Right, hello again, year 10, week number 3 of orthographic drawing. Okay, so we're going to keep on learning more about how to produce these engineering drawings using all the proper methods. Okay, so far we've seen what orthographic drawing is, and that we have a number of different views and they have to all line up properly. And then last time we saw about scale drawing and the fact that sometimes you draw things smaller than they really are. Sometimes you might draw things larger than they really are, but you draw them to scale. Okay, on your drawing, just again like we've got here, you'd always write on your drawing scale it is drawn to, so the person who's looking at it understands the size of the object. Okay, right, so this week, I said on the first week, I said that we were going to look at this symbol it meant. If you've looked on Google on images at some orthographic drawings, and if you haven't, go and have a look. Just go onto Google and Google orthographic drawings and have a look at some professionally done orthographic drawings. You'll find that they almost always have a symbol like that or similar to that. Okay. And the very first week when we did our house, that little symbol appeared in one corner, and I said to you, we're going to see what that's about in a later week. We're going to see what it's about now. Okay, right. So that drawing there is a very simple, very small orthographic drawing of this object. Okay, so you can imagine here we've got something like a code where the top's chopped off. Okay, so it's got a round circular bottom, it's got sloping sides, and a round circular top, but the top is a smaller circle than the bottom. Okay, and what this drawing is, it shows us a side view of the object, so you can see that's the large round end, it's got the slow sides, and that's the smaller round end. It shows us a side view of that object, and it shows us an end view. So if you imagine this here, that's the view looking at that from above. So you can see the small circle, and you can see the sloping edges and the outline of it. Okay, so that's what that symbol is. Okay, it's a side view and an end view. Okay, however, just to make life that a little bit more confusing, there are two different types of orthographic drawing. Okay, we're only really going to use one of them, but again, if you're looking at drawings, especially if you're looking at old drawings on the internet that were produced in the UK, you're likely to see that symbol, but a little bit differently. So we're just going to make sure we understand the two different symbols. Okay, sometimes you could see the symbol done like that. Okay, now you might think, well, that's wrong, because we've got a side view, but then what you see on the left side here, they have drawn on the right hand side, because to be able to see the top of it, you have to be looking at it from over here. Okay, so in the method of orthography, what you see from the left hand side, you draw on the right hand side. Now I don't know about you, but that to me just seems like they're being difficult. Okay, what you see from the left hand side, they've drawn on the right side. That just seems necessarily confusing. That's kind of the older way of doing drawings, and that's the old British way of doing drawings. Okay, and it's called first angle orthographic. Okay, it's an old method. We are never going to use it. I'm never going to ask you to do a drawing in first angle. Okay, but you probably will see them on the internet, drawings done like that, or you'll see drawings done in books like that. And as an engineer, you need to understand which method's been used. So you need to know about it. Okay, but you're never going to use a draw that way. Okay. Much more commonly, and on our drawings, you'll see the symbol done like that. And here, what you see on the left-hand side, where you can see that small circular top, and looking from this side, looking from the left side, what you see on the left side, you draw on the left side. Okay, that's the method we're used to. Okay, it's called third angle method that we're going to use. And if you see drawings that are done in America, they're always done like that. And to be honest, drawings in the UK like that as well. It's not a modern method of doing it, if you like. But the other method, drawings still do exist using the option method. Okay, so that is what that symbol means. It just tells us, and reading the drawing, looking at the drawing, it tells them, is this a first angle or a third angle orthographic drawing? So there's no misunderstanding. So that is what that symbol is about. Okay, and I just want you to be aware of that for when you see drawings that have been done by somebody else. Okay, that's just a little thing I want to learn. But the main thing I learned on an orthographic drawing, you get different types of lines. Okay, so we're going to look at 5 different types of lines you get on an orthographic drawing. First, you get a construction line. Now then, when I did my house back in week number 1, I used really different blue lines as my construction lines. When you're doing it on paper, okay, these are the lines that help you get your front view and your side view, or your front view and your top view lined up properly. Now, a really faint line that you draw between the front view and the side view, or the front view and the top view, to help you get them lined up. They're not lined up part of the drawing, they just help you get them lined up. You should draw construction lines really faintly. That when you're looking at your piece of paper closely, you can see them, but if you take a step back from your piece of paper, you've drawn them so faintly that you can't see them from a meter away because they're so faint. Okay, so construction lines, they're really fine lines that help you lay the drawing out properly. Okay. Next, we've got outline lines. Now, this is simple. They're just the lines that you use to draw the object. So they're drawn a bit more firmly and not really hard. You don't want to get thick, dark pencil lines on your page, but they're so you can see them clearly. So they're just your normal lines so that you can see them clearly. Okay. The hidden detail lines. Sometimes you want to show a bit of object that you can't actually see from that view. So imagine you've got an object with a hole drilled in it, and you want to show that this hole goes all the way through, but the hole goes through the middle, so you can't see that from looking at it. But you use dotted lines to show something is there, but that you can't really see. An example at the moment. Okay. Then what are called center lines is unusual. You've got a long hidden details. They're just a series of short dashes. Center lines, it's a long dash, a short dash, a long dash, short dash. Okay, so alternate long dashes. They mark the centers of circles. Imagine you're making something and you're in the drawing to get. You need to drill a hole. Well, you need to know where to put the drill bit, where to the center of that hole. So center lines are used to mark the centers of holes. And then finally, the last one we're going to look at is dimensions, and they're used to show the size of things. Okay? They should be in terms of thickness, in terms of weight of the line, and they should be somewhere between a construction line, which is really faint, and an outline line, or the lines that have done the drawing. Okay, and they show the size. Normally, not always, the work we're doing, normally that size would be in millimeters. But again, just you'd write the scale on the drawing. You also write the units used on the drawing. Normally in millimeters. Okay, let's look at an example of all those different lines, most of those different lines. Okay, so here's an orthographic drawing. Here we've got it drawn in isometric 3D, and then the object here on orthographic. So we've got a view of it. That's that view. That side. We've got an end view looking at it from this end. Top view of it looking at it. Okay. Now, look, first of all, we've got what I call wall lines. You can just see this firm, solid, which is drawn to the object that you can see. You can imagine it from this side. You would see an L shape and see a round one. So here we've got a shape, L, and one circle. Okay, so the visible line, nice and simple. They've shown hidden detail lines using dashed lines. Okay. In this end here, there is a hole. Now we don't know this 3D view whether the hole goes all the way through here or not. But if we look here, you can see that actually this hole drilled a bit, okay, but it didn't go all the way through. It goes about halfway through. Okay, so they've shown now you can't actually see that hole. You can't see that hole if you look from above, but they've used dotted lines and dashed lines to show hidden detail. Okay, they're not saying there's a hole that goes through here and a hole that goes through here. You can't see that from above. Use these dashes to show this rectangle. When you look from the side, you can't see the hole, but they've used dashed lines to show it. Okay, and everywhere you see dash, they're showing some hidden detail that is there, but that you can't actually from that point of view. Okay, and then finally, we've got some center line. Okay, can you see circle here? We've got a circle here and here. Okay, and so to mark the center of that circle, long dash, dash, long dash, long dash, short dash, long here. And we've got long, short, long, short, short. Okay, I can center of that. So also the ones are used like the center of these holes down. So I did know we got to one of the center there as well. But then error that they. So on this drawing, three different types of lines. Got solid lines, which are things you can dash there but that you can't see, and we've got these long dash, these center lines where the ends of circles and lines are. Okay, so different types of lines. Right, some activities for you. Okay, first, to answer questions on the next slide, week 1, 2. So let's have a look at the slide, see what we do. Okay, so firstly, just to make sure we did that a bit of that. What can you tell me about this drawing here? Okay, what can you tell me about this drawing? What does it symbol, and does it tell you about that orthographic? Okay, you can look at the clip if it helps. Then this is number 2. You give the number of me, but you want to see that. That's for sure. But number 2, if an object were 90 centimeters long, how long would it be on a scale of 1 to 5? That's what we were scale drawing. It was 90 centimeters long. How long would it be on a drawing? Okay, so 2 questions to answer. Just 2 questions this week. Begin. Okay, now then, to draw a map. I want you to draw it at a scale of 1 to 1. That means you're it in real size. Something that we would all have at home. Sitting next to me when I was thinking about it was a mug. Also, well, probably my mug is always too much because you're like maybe I would all have a mug or a cup, something like that. And I want you to draw a mug. I want it orthographic to 3 views, a bit there, although I will put those to mine. 1 to 1, so real size, get your round, okay? But then the reason I should do this really is I want to use the correct syntax, okay? So I'll use outline lines. I want to use show them this. You can't see the hollow side. See it as the but I want to show me with a dotted line. And here the handle, and then think about the whole handle. From there, dotted line to show me the next handle. Right. To use lines because ground, so short that show me the lines of what would be brilliant as well is if you give me just a few good ones I mentioned in the down okay, and then just working up. I've got these pictures of the off of the internet and I arranged that to make an graphic, but they are photos of, so they've got a bottom. They're not genuine. You don't copy that exactly. Okay, because most a flat base to it, it'll fall over when you got it. Okay, top of that is a shape at the top. Just keep finding your drawings and don't before is a diagram from you. So draw a mug, lined up properly. The key thing I'm thinking is using the type of line. So probably very construction lines up. Okay, to see them, I expect on your photograph because once normal line, line. So I want some center line in the center of a circle line. I want some dimension line giving it an overall height and that sort of thing. Okay, just ask the questions on slide one, and then drawing a most graph. If you would put some question on, you can out that, or if you write them on paper, photograph them as well. It does. Any questions? I'll answer and try and help you a little bit more. Okay, look forward to seeing that from you. Everybody, keep going. Take care of yourself. See you soon.